Okay.
I don't know. It would be good to find one that works on Linux.
Okay. So we're back on.
Yeah, it's back on.
Line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Still looks like crap, but it might fix itself. Looks a little roughy. Hopefully it'll unfuck itself here soon. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's good now.
There you go.
Alright, welcome back everyone. We're back.
Slightly less choppy? Yeah, that's true. This won't be sustainable for long. It's diminishing returns. Oh! Oh, damn it.
Mm-hmm. Ubicore, did you check out God Wars for the Switch? I've been playing it. It's really cool. I like it.
That just came out, right?
Last time on Xenosaga Episode 3.
Ow.
Oh, I don't blame you. Grandia's a deep hole to fall into, as far as I know.
Oh shit, you're going through those now? Nice.
He's playing the first one, I believe. There's some package on Switch, I think, for the Grandia games.
Oh. Then I highly recommend it.
Yes. I might get into those after I finish God War. I keep saying it weird because I want to say like God of War, but it's God Wars.
Pull yourself together,
after
man.
I finish that, I might get into Grandia. Ah! Files are in the computer. Yeah, I'll maybe play Grandia. Yeah, after that, but I still want to check out that other one that Ubicore has been talking about. I forget the name of it, but it's the one that kind of looks like the Secret of Mana. It's really like very detailed and colorful. But it's like Cyber Shadow. There it is.
Oh.
Let me look it up to make sure that's what I'm talking about. Cyber Shadow. Actually, that is not the one that I was talking about.
Not what you had in mind?
But this is like the Ninja Gaiden kind of game. Oh, Crosscode. I think Crosscode is the one. Let me look that one up. Crosscode.
Ow. Oh, he's still alive?
I'm waiting for it to go on sale or something, and then I'll probably pick it up. But I also want to get that Cyber Shadow one. That one looks freaking cool. It's back to chopping out again. But not too bad, I guess.
I think I'll just have to live with it for now.
We're gonna need like one long-ass Ethernet cable connecting our computers. Yeah, and I haven't done any Twitch streams on the Switch yet, and I have the hardware to do it, so it would be a good one to play. Speaking of platformers, though, I need to get back and finish Yoshi's Island so I can knock it off the list. Yeah, I've got a Pro Controller, Ubicore.
Oh yeah, that was the game you didn't... You played it for a bit, but you never finished it.
What?
Yoshi's Island. You played it for a bit, but never finished it.
I was playing it a while. Yeah. Yeah, I got distracted by Doom and now Fallout.
Hmm. Oh god.
These guys look like mutated shrimp. Oh, same here, Ubicore. I'm absolutely a stickler for a good D-pad on especially games like that. I've actually been looking at, there's an 8-bit Duo controller that looks really nice, and I think it might be even a little bit better than the Pro Controller. We'll have to see. I want to try it out at the very least. Torian Legend, welcome back, man. Hey, what's up?
Hey, how's it going?
Which controllers do you have, Ubicore? We're all doing pretty good. These asshole shrimp are gonna feel the wrath of our wrath.
These are buff shrimp.
Feel the wrath of my wrath. It's like bad anime writing. Oh, the SN30 Plus Ubicore. I think that's the one I wanted. I just didn't want the wireless option. I wanted the wired one. But I don't think it really matters that much. The SN30. Bro, let me look that one up.
When are you looking to get that one?
Looks fancy.
Jesus.
Wireless, 8-bit, or no. Yeah, 8-bit too, the one that I wanted, just with a wire. Very, very minimal. I mean, there's not really an input lag on, like, wireless PS4 controllers. I assumed as much. But, I mean, that's really the only reason why I wanted a wired one, is because I'm insane about minimizing the input lag. But height lag is basically non-existent anymore.
It's just a scratch.
Jane ain't got time to bleed.
No such thing.
Yeah, dude, Bloodstain is a hard game. I still haven't finished it on the next mode after you beat the first story, when you go back through the castle on Veteran. It's tough.
There we go. That should help things a bit.
Is the stream okay, Ben? What'd you do?
Nothing.
Oh. What should help things a bit?
Oh, the brightness.
Oh. No, the second story I believe was you start as Zangetsu and then you get all the characters in the first run through, and then in the second run through you have all 3 of the other characters and you have to go find Zangetsu. It's like opposite. But this is in the first one, not the second game. Yep. Yeah, when you beat the first round, I guess, gives you that. It's the same levels, but you just go through it in a different way. Whoa, that's cool. I didn't know that. Zangetsu gets all powered up.
Wait, what game are you talking about?
Bloodstains, Curse of the Moon.
Oh.
It's like Castlevania.
Mm-hmm.
It's really quite good, very hard. The bosses are like, you absolutely have to like try to learn their patterns before you have any chance of beating them. You're gonna die to them a few times.
Really?
They're those kinds, yeah. Especially on the hard mode. There's like 1 or 2 different things that you can do to even avoid their attacks. They're so like specific. Yeah. I want to try Ritual of the Night, yeah. Sounds cool. Pop, pop, pop. Oh, nice. I assume he doesn't sound like Snake, right? Otacon.
So, is the voice acting community for games relatively small? It seems like these guys are doing a lot of voiceovers, and I think I typically just don't notice. Or maybe they're just at the top of the industry.
I think, in general, voice acting is a smaller community than most people think it is. But I don't know exactly how it pertains to specifically video games. Because I don't really know a whole lot of video game actors. I know mostly like TV and movie voice actors. Cool. I never really liked playing as Richter in Symphony of the Night.
Oh, how come?
I don't know. It just didn't feel. It felt like the game wasn't meant for him to go through that level. That game. It was made for Alucard. Like, it's like totally different from like if you play the game as Sonic versus Tails. That's only a little bit different.
Oh,
if you play it as Richter, it's way different. Doesn't feel right to me. He doesn't have that backward scoot. You need it.
That's the only way to move.
It's my primary mode of transportation.
It is. Okie dokie. Let's ride the wild roller coaster.
Oh boy. That's not a roller coaster. It's a zip line.
Are you supposed to, like, dodge things?
I hope not. What if you fall off and die?
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
Cheon.
Hey.
Ooh. So you remember Calamity from Xenogears, right?
What was that?
No, I don't. What did they look like?
Like basically this gigantic gear. You fight it
Looked like it took some damage.
with
Should hurry.
Weltall, like early on when you fall into that sand pit, and then
Oh,
Maria.
Yes.
Maria?
Mhm.
Yeah, Maria has
Mario.
Sabe-Zahan,
Uh-huh.
or whatever he was called. It's like
Okay.
same gear. So
Yeah,
I think.
I remember that part.
Yeah, okay. So I think this gear basically looks the same, or whatever it's called. ES in this one. I don't know if it's a ES.
They got the ESs and the Aguas. No, not the Oggs, the other one. The eggs. There's like 3 of them. Whatever.
Right there.
There she is.
Hello.
Are you Mai? Your grandfather's worried about you. Why don't you stop fighting and go back to him?
Grandfather is worried about me? You're lying. You won't fool me, you tick.
Hey, we're not lying. He really said that.
I can't believe you
Such
used
a
a
filthy
child to try to
TV
tease me.
mouth.
You're despicable. Don't tell me you already got grandfather.
We got him
Listen
good.
to us.
Relax. We just need to get to the ship that's up ahead. We met your grandfather on the way.
The ship ahead?
We
So
smashed him.
You're Utic soldiers, just like I thought. You're planning on using that ship to destroy this mine.
We're not gonna do anything. Look, we're not related to Utic.
Kids, stay quiet!
I'm not a kid. Damn it, this is a waste of time. Just
She's
get out
All
of our
kids
way.
say that.
She's beyond reason.
It's beyond all reason.
You're not taking another step. I won't let you. You're not getting away with this any longer.
It's all right. Please, Mai, listen to us.
I don't need to listen to you. I won't let you take anything else from me. I won't ever forgive you.
Jesus, she's intense. Immediately after this battle, she's gonna forgive you.
Just gotta leave the senseless, apparently.
Gotta beat the trust into her.
So you remember this thing?
Yeah. Like the little Mega Man head.
My father's wrath!
Except it's
Looks like...
tinier.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't miss.
Ow.
Maybe focus.
Oh yeah. I forgot I was gonna do that here before. Hang on, let me grab my Switch, I'll do it right now.
Woo!
Yeah, Ubicore's got his profile hacked on Switch. So he suggested to I should change my password. I guess he probably should too.
Oh, actually, I think I did change it recently, but I can change it.
Oh, good. Do it every day. Ugh, I hate typing numbers without a goddamn numpad. It's like pulling nails. The numpad is only for FPSs choosing your weapons. There we go.
I don't miss. I'll never forgive you. Never.
Oh god, what's happening?
Ba boop boop doo ba doo ba doo.
Ow.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Do you have like a leather chair over there?
Oh, did you hear the
Oh my
funny
god.
noise?
You know what? It exactly sounds like Dave Shelley and Chainsaw. Like that skit.
Oh my god, that skit was so ridiculously funny.
That's exactly
it's just
what
one
you
big
sound
stupid
like.
fart joke.
That's,
That is a leather chair.
that's what you sound like.
I'll try to keep the creaking down.
I need to put some Vaseline on you or something.
Oil the chair down. Oops.
Or get a leather chair mic filter.
I'll have to wear leather pants and a leather jacket next time to accentuate it. Just all squeaky. Bunch of fart noises.
Oh god, please do that. It seems that the mic is especially sensitive to it, so like it picks it up much more readily than any other sound.
The clearest of noises.
Yeah. It's like any noise canceling. It's like, oh, this is important.
It resonates exactly right with the microphone to just get the best clarity.
It really does.
Oh boy, maybe I should put the microphone on the other side of the desk, but that's probably not going to matter because it'll still be as far away from the chair as it was before. It's just on the other side.
Yes, we broke her.
Oh my god. Hubacor says, do leather chair ASMR. That'd be hilarious. And I don't think I would want to meet the person that actually pleases.
Yeah, that is kind of odd.
Like, keep that to yourself.
Go back to your own world.
Oh, it almost killed her. Nice.
Circuitry was telling me I should play some Devil May Cry here soon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and that's not a bad idea.
No, it isn't.
I'd like to get through number 3 all the way through all the difficulty levels. I think that was probably my favorite.
Ether drive.
And I haven't done anything on PlayStation yet either, so like it's worth it. But I still gotta get through all the other stuff I'm doing, so just add it to the list, huh?
But we definitely don't have a shortage of games.
No.
That's for sure.
You said you've never played number 3, right?
I don't think so.
It's really good. You should have given it a chance.
I think by the...
I'm sorry, Loophole.
Oh, Leopold. By the time that was out, I don't know why I wasn't playing these games anymore. Like, I was really into the first one.
I thought the second one was better than the first one.
I liked the second one.
I think the third one was better than all 3. Better than both the first 2.
Ether drive.
And then I remember skipping a bunch, and I played a few on PS4. I think, like, some ports. And I wasn't really into those.
Yeah, the ones after 3, in my opinion, I played 4, and then maybe a little bit of the next one after that. I didn't like them, and then I thought DMC the remake was good, but it was very different. And then they made another one in like the original series, and I haven't played it. I have no idea how good it is.
Ether drive.
I don't know if this works on someone that's already broken. Nope.
No. How far are we through the game, Yubakor? Since you just remembered where we are in the plot, I have very little recollection of what has happened so far.
I don't think we're very far. We're only about 8 or 9 hours in.
Right, this is only the 5th episode that we've done so far. And there's 2 discs, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. And I remember seeing that your last completed game save file was like something like 40 or 50 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got a good while. All you of course says the upcoming chapter is super long, but then after that it's disc 2.
You gotta stop moving in that chair, man.
I do think that I need to tighten down the arms because I bought it used.
Okay.
And it's a little bit loose, so that might help. You're gonna move the mic a little bit higher.
Probably won't make much difference.
It'll help about 3 inches of help.
Ether drive.
I hope it does go away though, because I don't want to have this be a problem on stream. It's a really nice chair. Just comfortable. Crusher hook.
Kind of thinking that maybe taking out what's her name, Mai, was the opposite of what we should have done.
I'll roll with it.
Because he just lost his mind. He has a ton of life too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not good. I'm fairly good at puzzles and stuff, but like sometimes there's definitely puzzles that can go over my head, and I probably wouldn't be able to figure out unless I looked up the answer. But that sounds like something you'd be interested in, Ben.
Puzzles in which game?
Crosscode.
Oh, okay.
Ubicor is saying that the puzzles are so hard that it seems to get in the way of the game's pacing.
Oh, Jesus.
Ether drive.
Yeah.
I mean, that might just be too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's puzzle games and puzzles in general that just are just too much for me. It's like, why? I don't want something that would be this painful.
He's weak to something, but I don't know what that is. Ice, maybe? And something?
Looks like some sort of bouldery thing. Chunk of ice.
I don't think we have any ice.
It's for some reason the feed on Zoom is blurrier than what I get on Twitch.
Interesting.
It's hard to read stuff. Yeah. Well, I guess if you just resign yourself, Ubicor, to like trying the puzzle a little bit and then just looking it up if it's too hard, that'll get you through the game, and you get to, experience all the fun parts, I guess. Probably doesn't feel as good though. So what do you think, Panzer Dragoon Saga, after this game?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. I'm okay with that.
Ether drive.
Seems like that game is only gonna really take us about a month, half a month, though, because it's about 20 hours.
It should be pretty quick.
Yeah.
Take this.
Is there another game on the Sega Saturn that you want to do?
Oh, it has a ton of RPGs. I could look into it.
Isn't Grandia on the
Grandia's on there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Yubakora would be cool if we did some co-op. Maybe we should do after what you call it, Panzer Dragoon. We should figure out how to do some Twitch. I mean, not Twitch. Steam multiplayer stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like we both have Streets of Rage 4.
Yeah, I'm a
some 2-player.
glutton for punishment. I think that sounds technologically difficult, so it should be fun to, fun to do.
We'll figure it out. If not, I mean, we could also just hook up our Switches to our computers and play some whatever, whatever we can with online play.
Uh-huh.
So I'm pretty sure most of the games that you can play for the Super Nintendo and Nintendo, the ones that have multiplayer, they're able to switch multiplayer, through online.
Right.
Here.
In fact, I wouldn't even have to hook up mine, probably, to my computer. I could just connect to you, and then you could stream to Twitch with yours. If the game is correct and it, shows both of what's happening on both of our screens, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on the game, I suppose. I'm not really sure how that stuff works. I've never done any online gaming on my Switch at all, besides Tetris 99.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that was the only thing I've ever played online on Switch.
That's cool. Super Mario 3D World's getting a Switch port with four-player online co-op.
Oh, nice.
Neato.
Bonk.
You ought to get Mario Maker 2, though. It's so fucking cool.
Oh, yeah, you were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
I think you first mentioned it when I was in LA.
Yeah, I picked it up back then and made a couple levels. I haven't done anything since because I got distracted by moving and such.
Mm-hmm.
But it's crazy how creative you can make, become creative that you can be with the editor thing. Like the level that I made is very difficult, but it's not that creative when you can see what other people have done. There's so many weird different things that you could do that make it not really a Mario level. It's way different. Because you can how the tracks in normal Mario games have a platform that moves across it and it just follows the track.
Yeah.
You can put anything on those tracks besides platforms. So you can have cannon things that shoot bullet bills moving along the track.
Mm-hmm.
You can have the actual cannons shooting cannonballs. You can have enemies or power-ups there. It's super weird, and that's only the tip of the iceberg. You can have things writing other things.
You haven't done
Very
that yet?
creative stuff. No, I barely even realized that you can do it. So the levels that I made are very basic. They're more traditional, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
because there's nothing too crazy going on except for just like standard difficulty stuff. It's awesome though. I wanna see what I can come up with. Hey Kyler. Yeah, that's what Ben was saying, the wannabe Maria.
Yeah!
Oh, Maria.
Yeah. Yup.
Ether drive.
Watch any movies over Christmas break?
Nothing new, really.
What did you rewatch?
What did I rewatch? I think it's called Cesario?
Suspiria?
No.
Oh.
It's, about, like, Mexican drug cartels and assassin. A guy that's an assassin.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's a good movie. Yeah!
Cesario.
Yeah, Cesario. It's super good. So
Cesario.
I saw the first one ages ago when it first came out, and I never saw the second one. So Kang and I, we rewatched the first one, then we watched the second one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll have to check them out. I never heard of them.
You should watch it. Definitely watch the first one. It's super good.
Oh, he says it's pronounced Sicario.
Sicario. There you go. That's how it's pronounced.
Anything else?
That was it.
That's all I did.
That's all I did.
I watched the Evil Dead remake.
Oh, nice.
It's so good.
Bastard.
Still gotta see 2049.
Oh yeah, get on that. We've mentioned it a couple times.
I know, but I'm the world's slowest movie watcher.
Well, you do watch stuff.
I do, but it's like Castlevania over and over and over.
It's just watch the same show over and over.
Dragon Ball Z Abridged or something, or whatever.
You refuse to watch anything new.
I get stuck in a vortex of stuff I already like.
I can relate to that. I know what you mean.
Because you watch something new, it's like, oh man, I gotta pay attention.
Well, it's like if I'm
that bad, but it is that bad.
watching things while working, then yeah, I have to have something I've seen before. Otherwise, it's like
Right. It distracts you from the work.
Take this. I'm just getting started.
we were so close. But no, Shion had to go and get herself killed.
But no. I watched Batman just now. Before we started streaming.
Ooh, nice. Wow. They gained like 3 levels.
I'll watch 2049 as soon as they release it on VHS. Oh, I watched
You're even gonna take Luke from me, aren't you?
Fury Road the other day too. Goddamn movie's so intense.
Go ahead and kill me. Just like you killed my father and the people from the mine. Get a grip. If we wanted to kill you, we would have done it a long time ago.
Don't worry. Our attacks on Loophole were just enough to temporarily interfere with its drive system. It should be back to normal soon.
I don't need your pity. We're not pitying you.
Someone needs to slap her.
Our friends are on that ship, and if you keep getting in our way, we're not gonna hold back.
Won't listen
That
to
ship
reason.
is as important to us as this place is to you. You, of all people, should understand our feelings.
My!
Grandfather?
Oh, you're hurt. You foolish tomboy.
Sorry. They talked about you, so I thought these Utic soldiers had gotten you too.
These people have nothing to do with Utic. Oh, I swear your rashness is going to be the death of me. Can't
More like
you be
deafness.
a little more ladylike.
She would not listen to them.
All ran away in fear of Utic. If I don't protect this place, who will? And besides, Daddy was...
This place connects you to your father, doesn't it? Don't worry. We won't tread on your memories.
Your ship should be up ahead.
My,
If you're done here, then go. I don't need any more trouble.
thank you.
Jeez, she's just as stubborn and aggressive as a certain someone else we know, right, Shion?
Why are you looking at me?
Why are you looking at me?
Oh. I wanted to go back and save.
No save for you.
Update file 7.
Don't do it.
Any other hidden goodies? Nada?
Whole lot of nada. Oh yeah, I started playing Alien Isolation today. I don't think I'm gonna stream it, but just wanted to put that out there. I'm playing it.
It's not stream worthy.
No, it's not that. Not that. I just don't want to always be streaming. Gets a little tired. I get a little tired of talking all day.
Hey, glad to see you're alive too.
I knew it'd take more than that to do you guys in.
If I was getting paid for it, then hell yeah.
That easy.
I'll do that all day long.
God, I thought I'd never see you again.
Alan! Hey, where's Cosmos? Does anyone know where she is?
Chief, about Cosmos.
What's wrong?
We recovered the ES craft and Cosmos.
She's robot dust.
We could do.
What? What do you mean?
It's best you see for yourself. Assistant number 2, show her the way.
Chief, this way.
Assistant number 2.
Absolutely is gonna be Alan.
Who's assistant number 1?
Not Alan.
Cosmos!
Speaking of number 2, my roommate was just watching almost said Alec Baldwin for some reason, but Austin Powers.
Can't be.
Her core
No!
during the fight with Telos.
It's okay, there's a backup core, of course, I'm sure.
Damage to her frame or her control program. But there's nothing we can do about the black box once it's broken.
That's not true. We can fix her. You're here, and so's the professor.
Chief, you know the only one who could repair the core is Kevin, the designer.
For some reason.
Never move again.
Cosmos?
Well, honestly, knowing how little they knew about Cosmos,
No. Open your eyes, Cosmos.
not too surprising.
Yeah. But the thing is, they should have known everything about Cosmos. They were there the entire time. It's like they all just stood back and didn't pay attention the entire time.
Game?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Ubicor. Like, there's a backup power supply. Like, of course she's gonna come back. It's just gonna, like, reroute, boop, 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 and her eyes flash, and we're good. Precisely the scene I was thinking of. And then everything goes da-da-da-da-da, and she pulls the fucking pipe out of her, and she gets up and wrecks ass.
How about on your side? Found anything?
Nothing yet. There are no signs of the ELSA or any ESs in the UMN region.
There ain't even a log?
None.
How is that possible? If they were transferred in some sort of accident,
Que es
why would she
posible?
exist?
They may have been reduced to Planck scale along with the hypersphere.
No way. Where have you gone, little master? And Master Guinan is away too. Little master.
Committee member Yuli Mizrahi.
I assume from the tone of your voice that something's gone wrong.
The little master vanished along with the research target. We're searching for them now.
What? You still don't know where they are?
Unfortunately, no.
I see.
Committee member Mizrahi, I presume you did not contact us to check on the situation.
Yes, there's been a new development in the Federation government. I wanted to inform you at once.
You sound serious. What is this new development?
She doesn't.
The Federation government is moving forward with plans for a full-scale invasion.
What? Where?
The birthplace of the Ormus organization, planet Mictum. The Federation fleet has already set course and is employing the newly completed Merkaba.
The Merkaba? So Dmitri Yuriev is behind this?
Yes. If something isn't done, the chaotic wars of the past may descend upon us again. Or perhaps something even worse.
Are they planning to wipe out Ormus?
What should we do?
We'll wait and see, depending on the situation.
The Federation military may become our enemy?
Dmitri must have a reason for heading to Mictum. That man wouldn't move the entire fleet just to suppress them.
So there's something there, huh?
There was a record of an object in the remaining fragments of the Y data inside Momo. That object was taken by a faction of the immigrant fleet when they left Lost Jerusalem.
An object?
The Eternal Circle, Zarathustra.
Thustra.
Thustra?
I always said Zarathustra.
Exactly what it is. But Dmitri has the Y data as well, and his is in a more complete form than ours. I have a feeling his actions may be related to that object. You have the ES
Jinx.
emulators.
Do you owe me a space soda?
Be able to stop Dmitri. You would receive full support from Representative Helmer in such a case.
Helmer? Things are that bad?
But we can't do anything if the Elsa is missing.
Leave it to us. We'll find them no matter what. And then, if that old man is doing something stupid, we'll go out there and slap him upside the
Yubico's
head.
right.
I'm sure Little Master would like to be a part of that too.
I'm sorry for what I was asking.
I would like to be a part of the slapping.
I'll head there myself.
Slap him for me.
It always makes me laugh how they just sleep on slabs with no covers and fully clothed with their shoes on.
Where am I?
Yeah, you would think they would just at least take their shoes off.
Without a transplant of
Yeah.
base tissue, we can't save him.
Please, transplant my organs. That should compensate for what's
They're all
missing.
punk rock.
Is that Feb? Oh, that's right. It's Lieutenant Virgil's surgery.
No. Think what that would do to you. We can't lose a valuable Realian to save the life of one soldier.
Our cells should have affinity for each other. I'll be fine.
Works for me, Yubakor.
Help him.
Wait, that's not a shame.
You sound like your mind is made up. Fine, we'll try it.
That's... Was I dreaming? Yes,
Wake up.
I remember.
that boy saved him. Jin and the others weren't there then.
The rabbit. So here's my other snake. Now that I've switched rooms, I can have both my snakes with me, within arm's reach.
Where was
this? This is Shy. In the front room. The old apartment. This is Shy. She's fat turd. Actually, I think she's a little bit overweight. I need to feed her a little less. Which is a good problem to have, I mean, because for a while she went almost 4 months without eating one time.
Why is that?
Which is just snakes being snakes. They go on strike sometimes depending on the species. But this one in particular can go for about a year before they die of starvation.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. It's probably why she's gotten a little fat, though, is because I've been feeding her every week since she started eating for me again. And she probably only really needs to be fed every 2 weeks.
Or once a year.
So I'm gonna... No, not once a year. That's not healthy. My other snake, though, Lydia, well, she'll only not eat if she's in shed at the time. But other than that, she'll eat almost every day if I want her to, which is not good because they'll definitely get too fat. They're supposed to just eat once a week. Ball pythons go on hunger strikes a lot too. They're pretty notorious for that. Clip clop, clip clop.
I don't understand.
What's that green one for?
I think that was to go back to like previous dungeons.
Oh, okay. And then that other one would be the shop.
That's the shop.
How did Grandia's battle system work then? I don't recall.
Oh man. It's been ages.
Is it just turn-based?
Yeah.
Oh, there's like a time bar. Of course it is. I really like the combat system from Star Ocean 2. That one's cool as fuck. Interesting. He says you can attack enemies and prevent them from attacking. It's like ATV, but everybody has their own bar, or has the same bar.
Yeah, you like knock him back. I remember that.
I'm sure it would make a lot of sense if I just saw how it works. Shy's already going back to her tube. I gave her like a poster tube, like a mailer, like a thing that you would put a poster in to mail it. and she fucking loves it. She spends all her life in it now.
It's like, this is perfect.
Yeah, it is perfect because I think that's the missing thing that I had to give her so that she was comfortable enough to eat regularly. Because before that, I was having problems. I had to take her out of her enclosure to feed her because her substrate was sand, and that's not good for her to be eating. Causes impaction. So I would take her out and put her in a box, but she didn't like that. So she was like, when she's uncomfortable, she's not going to eat. So I changed the substrate to cedar or aspen, that is aspen shavings, and gave her the tube, and now I just put her food down in the tube and she eats there, and there's never any shit in there like to get stuck to the rat, so she's not going to eat anything that she shouldn't be eating, and she eats every time. Guess I better feed her a little less though. I won't feed her this week. See if she slims down a little bit. She is really particular. Like, that's why I think Shy is a pretty apt name for her.
What's wrong?
There's a little bit of a problem.
You'd better explain what's going on.
Like I said, the vessels of anima are missing. There's nothing wrong with the crafts themselves, but the power cores have just disappeared.
How can that happen?
Oh no!
I have no idea.
Perhaps it's a negative side effect caused by our time travel.
Yes. Speaking of side effects, things may get even worse.
What? More stuff's gonna go wrong?
Duh.
Well, we're not really supposed to be here in this world. That contradiction is slowly but surely building up latent heat energy.
You've created a paradox.
Going, it'll almost certainly end in destruction.
Destruction of what?
Reality.
Basically.
What? Well, that might be an exaggeration, but it will at least blow away this region of space. That's how dangerous this latent heat energy thing is.
What do we do? That doesn't sound good.
Is there anything we can do?
Well, there is something. We may be able to return to our original time if we contain this latent heat energy with a field and interface with the space-time continuum.
No problem then. Let's get
Yeah, okay, let's just do that then.
All I'm saying is that it's theoretically possible. We don't have anything capable of generating a field powerful enough to contain it. There's nothing we can do.
Cosmos can do it.
This comes out of nowhere. It reminds me of like in Final Fantasy VIII where they all of a sudden start talking about a fucking wizard sorceress from the future trying to kill everything or whatever. It's like, oh, by the way, we gotta go to the future and go kill a space witch. What the hell?
Space witch.
Chief, you're here again? When we get back to our original time, I'm sure we can find a way to fix Cosmos. So...
Fart.
Alan,
I've gotten used to it.
Yes?
do you really think this is not Misha?
It's difficult to believe. But the data Momo's gathered all points to this as the Milsha 15 years ago.
Data Momo sounds like baby talk.
This is definitely Misha from back then.
Dada Momo.
Deb, Lieutenant Virgil, and even my younger self. But I can't just accept it so easily. If this is really Milsha back then, a terrible fate is going to befall this planet in just a few days. Can you believe that?
Well, Jin was saying... If this is really the world of the past, then our actions now could have a dramatic effect on the future. It's certainly true that we don't know what might happen to us if we interfere with the past.
But if that's true, doesn't that mean we might be able to change the past? Don't you wish you could change the past, Alan?
Well, yeah, I have all sorts of things in the past I'd like to change. I think most people do. Everyone regrets something. I bet everyone wishes they could redo things. But it's not a good idea to interfere with this world without understanding the situation.
That may be the logical way of thinking.
Correct them all.
But even so...
Let's be reckless.
Damn it. Everything is happening at once. I feel like I'm gonna go crazy.
Chief, you're probably tired. How about getting a little more rest?
You're right. I think I'll head to the city to relax.
What? Chief, we shouldn't go outside until we understand our current situation.
I have to do something. I can't just sit around here. Besides, we'll never really figure out our situation unless we go outside.
Chief, hey, wait a minute!
Chief!
I can't bear just standing around.
You can interfere with this world!
But Chief!
You can go tell on me if you want.
Chief?
It's okay. I'm just gonna go visit the city. I'll be back in 2 or 3 hours, so tell the others not to worry.
Be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Don't worry your little head.
With Federation descent troops. Why do you want to go there? Wait a minute. I'll go with you.
You're not invited, Alan.
That's okay.
No, it's not. It's dangerous to go alone.
It's less annoying to go alone.
So I'm going to protect you.
Oh, big Alan.
Poor Alan.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Okie dokie. Ah, excellent. Was this here before?
It's like a different diet Coke. It's different than Diet Coke. It's different. But it's basically the same thing. What's different? It just tastes different. No. The ingredients are different and it tastes different.
Just... Either they're very loud or his mic is very good.
Was it attacked by the Federation?
Beats me. It's hard to tell from here.
There is.
Wait. Someone's coming out.
Fucking, it tastes different.
This isn't good. Looks like a slaughterhouse in here. Oh, Supervisor Boozer, over here.
What? Dad!
Huh? Dad? He's...
Yes, it's definitely him. Suo Huzuki, my father.
How are the subjects inside?
No good. They're all destroyed with their maintenance beds. We won't be able to use them.
Federation military isn't taking any chances. Thanks to them, the project is going to be delayed even further.
What should we do?
Just retrieve the vital data and dispose of the rest. Leave the Realians. We'll have the disposal team incinerate them later. Let's go!
This is awful. What was the point of this? Let's see. Model number DZ200030.
Okay.
Arguing about Coke Zero?
You heard that? My roommates were asking me the difference between Coke Zero and Diet Coke, and I'm like, it just tastes different. And they're like, but they both have aspartame. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't matter. They taste different. They're like, well, it's got the same ingredients. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the ingredients or whatever. It tastes different. I'm trying to tell you.
I love that this is a conflict.
Like, I don't know why it became one.
There's spare uniforms inside.
And this is
It's
why
like all of a sudden I'm in one.
I like Coke Zero over Diet Coke.
I do too. I think it's better than Diet Coke.
There's something I want to check. You can go on back.
I can't leave you alone. Where are you planning on going?
My father probably headed for Labyrinthos. I suspected he was connected with
I hate that place.
I have to find out what the connection is. If you're coming with me, then hurry up and change.
Get out of those Vector clothes.
Yeah, is he still employed by Vector, or...
I don't know.
Is he fired?
This is that other guy's number 2 now. I don't think he's with Vector. Moving up in the world, though.
Things don't look very friendly here.
He looks like he's wearing a dress.
The front line is only 20 kilometers away.
It's a
Although,
jacket.
the fact that they haven't declared martial law yet must mean they're not too concerned.
Why doesn't the Federation just attack?
They can't. The Realian troops that compose the Federation's main force can't be used.
Why not?
Have you forgotten? The UTIC organization has the ability to make Realians lose control. Though I don't think they've been able to expand to the whole star cluster.
The Song of Nephilim.
Yes. On top of that, there are a lot of civilians here, as well as the Zohar. They can't just hit the city with interstellar weapons.
Urban, a district.
What? Okay. Damn it.
The holy switch.
Don't touch it.
You must not touch.
Alright then.
Melon ice cream. That sounds horrible.
Covers all HP though. Kind of expensive. I feel like this probably locks him in there. Yeah, do it.
Oh no! Aha! You are stuck in your own shop.
I feel like that's a design flaw.
Well, there should at least be a button on the inside for him to undo it.
Get out. It's like those latches inside car trunks.
Well, why would you ever be in a car trunk?
I imagine it's if you're getting kidnapped. Or you're a child and locked yourself in there.
Jesus.
Suspicious, but let's do it.
Do you think they have a 100 G coin, or do you have to like put 100 of them in?
It's like 10 minutes later.
Wow. Ubicore says CD Projekt Red is fucking in some hot water.
Oh, yeah.
Sued.
And I think like whatever the name of the governing body that regulates customer rights in Poland is like starting to look into them.
Damn.
So they
because it's like the biggest, most epic letdown on a game in a long time, like forever maybe.
Well, I think a lot of it has to do with defrauding investors.
Sure.
They essentially sold them on a product that's
on a pile of crap.
Yeah.
That's not good. What did you just open? That was like an epic can open sound.
Oh, it was just like one of these Whole Foods soda things.
Oh.
Black cherry soda.
Amazingly loud.
It's unfortunate. I'm sorry.
Sounded cool.
Proper can
Everybody
open.
likes the sound of a... Yeah, everyone likes the sound of a can opening. Or soda can or whatever.
Yeah, it's just soda. But yeah, I wonder what will happen. I feel like it could be catastrophic to the company. Like,
yeah, this is probably their last game, I would wager.
I don't know. It's hard to say. It'd be interesting to follow, because I'm not sure if anything like this has ever happened in the game industry. Quite so bad.
I feel like they'll probably just like whether or not they get sued into oblivion. I think the company will probably disband and they'll go off and do other things. Maybe rebrand as something else.
I could see that.
Because like this name has been tarnished.
Maybe. I mean, if anything, this would probably require some executives to step down.
Hmm.
Or they get bought by someone, and then those executives just get a golden parachute.
Some internal shuffling, I'm sure, will happen.
Labyrinthos.
You think they need to unionize Ubicore? Interesting.
That's kind of new for devs. That's actually kind of been making some news here because a few employees at Google started that. No, not at Roku. At just Bay Area in general.
Oh, okay.
But there's some engineers at Google recently
that want to unionize.
They did to some effect. So it doesn't function like a union in a classical sense.
Hmm. But it protects them in certain ways.
Mm-hmm. I don't know to what degree it does what. I'm actually kind of surprised that Google didn't fire all of them. That's sort of what I thought would happen.
That seems to generally be the response to workers unionizing is like, all right, well, you don't work here anymore, fuck off.
Well, I know it's designed to obviously protect the workers to some degree, but Google also has, I think, a vast majority of their workforce is contractors. So they're not really full-time employees. And I think that helps them as well somehow. Like, they're a part of it, too.
Oh, interesting.
And I think it extends to, like, office staff, like the cafeteria workers, maybe the janitorial staff as well.
They're even they're contract workers?
That I don't know.
That'd be an odd thing to be a independently contractable janitor.
Well, so they're probably not Google employees, but they're employees of a third-party company that Google contracts out to.
Oh, okay. Well, see, that makes sense. Yeah, that's fine.
So I imagine that's how it would work.
No, I'm a freelance janitor. I just go from school cafeteria to school cafeteria, offer my services.
But
She
yeah, that
looks
was
like a librarian.
relatively recent-ish news here.
That happened. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Is
a couple
Roku
months.
people talking in Roku that want to do it?
No.
Or is that even an issue with you guys?
Not that I've ever heard of, no.
Hmm.
ID, please. Wait a minute. You're with the 34th Special Transport Team? There was a report
No.
that your team was attacked and destroyed.
Yeah, we got lucky and passed out. So we escaped danger.
Glad to hear it. So, what happened to the cargo?
The cargo?
The Realians?
Oh, they were all destroyed.
I hope that doesn't delay the project. The connection experiment using the test subject is going to begin soon. You should hurry.
Why would a guard
Supervisor
know
Uzuki
this
isn't
stuff?
going to be happy if you keep...
Yeah, he seems to be very well informed.
Professor Mizrahi's on the 4th floor.
I feel they have, like, security issues.
And he's just telling everybody, you know, like, what's up. You're supposed to guard stuff, knowledge included. Uh-oh.
Say, Chief, isn't this the hospital we saw when we dove into Cosmos' encephalon? But it looks too heavily guarded for a hospital.
No,
What?
this is no hospital. When I was a child, I thought it was a hospital. But this is a holding ward for the test subjects that are necessary for their project.
Dun dun dun.
Stop. Ahead is Labyrinthos. You can't pass without a dedicated ID.
I knew it. This facility is part of Labyrinthos.
Hey, circuitry, you made it.
Hey!
Here's my...
Welcome. Punch him out, Alan.
ID
You can
doesn't
do it.
permit you to pass through here. Return to your work.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it also in Xenogears?
No.
No, it's not. Okay.
Markaba is, but not Labyrinthos.
Oh, okay. No, actually, we weren't able to get this working on Linux circuitry. The bigger problem wasn't the chat. It was the fact that we couldn't get the Elgato to work on Linux. It's not compatible.
Yeah. So, I found a driver for it, and you can build it from source, but it's not compatible with the type of Elgato that I have.
What circuitry? What video capture hardware are you using again? I know you said it was really awesome, and I should get it. And I assume that it works with Linux since you're using it. It was a little bit more expensive than an Elgato, though. That's what I do remember.
Yeah, I don't really know how I feel about the Elgato. I think for basic stuff like just capturing video, like sometimes I use it for work.
Yep.
It's fine, but it does have its quirks.
Yeah, I've noticed things that are odd about it too. I if there was something better out there, I wouldn't be against trying to upgrade it. She's got the Magewell PCI card and a Avermedia Extreme Cap UVC. If you want a USB, go for the Avermedia.
Preparations are underway for the connection experiment.
Cool. That Magewell works well. Kind of want to get an internal one, so I might go for the Magewell.
Central management.
I've got room in my case. Might as well. But yeah, Elgato does work, but it's super quirky, and it's made my computer more annoying to use, even when I'm not using it, just because it's installed on there.
Yeah, it has, like, its oddities. Like, I don't know if it necessarily needs to be as convoluted with the setting as it is. Like, specifically around that sound capture aspect where it kind of takes over. I'm not sure why that's needed.
No, I don't like it. It's like a whole separate program, too.
$51.50.
Password is 5150. It's my mom's password on some of her stuff. For like, just certain things that you have to have a pin for because of
probably change it.
Oh, I mean, like, it's nothing important. Not like ATM stuff or anything like that. But like, it used to be for our old place, like the garage door thing.
Oh.
And it was for because of Van Halen's 5150 album.
Upload the test subject's personal patterns to Central.
What? You're Mizrahi?
Didn't you hear me? I told you to upload the test subject's personal patterns.
Oh, yes, sir. Let's see. The test subject's personal data.
Hurry!
Yes, sir. Currently cleared through list 177, list 281, 15 left until upload is complete.
Were you just assigned here?
Yeah, the frame rate's been going in and out. I think we're just gonna have to deal with it.
How's list 281?
Yes, sir. List 281. This is a list of patients in the hospital.
Is it done yet?
Oh, list 281, clear. Upload complete. What are these test subjects?
This is the data from test subjects capable of linking with vessels of anima. We're going to control their fear and perform a Zohar connection experiment. Weren't you informed?
No, I'm sorry.
Should have probably asked a security guard. I'm sure he knows.
Yeah!
Yes.
Guy likes to talk about everything.
I have no idea. And what does he mean by linking people to vessels of anima?
Look at this. It's the Zohar.
You're right.
Looking at this, it appears the vessels of anima serve as a medium
Close.
to
Yeah,
approach the Zohar.
she's got her glasses, yeah.
I thought they were the power reactors for the ESs.
Actually, they're transmitters. No, more like translators. Their power is the byproduct of acting as mediators between people and the Zohar. They were calibrated here, and what we were using was the finished product. But this data, I wonder why they needed to relay it through Realians.
He said something about controlling fear. Maybe that's related.
I wonder.
Chief, look.
his name.
Oh man.
Is she on the list of test subjects?
You there.
Mama Uzuki.
Yes, sir.
Go fetch my assistant, Kevin Winnicott. I want to know Febronia's condition.
Kevin Winnicott?
Does he mean our Kevin?
What's the matter? Hurry out.
Oh,
Hop to it.
yes, sir.
Yeah, I think they had the Anima relics. That's what they called them, but they might have referred to them as vessels or Anima vessels also.
Mm.
Preparations are currently underway for the connection experiment.
Meh, meh.
Preparations are currently underway
Fine.
for the connection.
What is going on? This is the first I've ever heard of Kevin being here. I wonder if it's just someone with the same name.
This is the first.
No one else in the world has Kevin as a
He
name.
didn't tell me what he did before he joined Vector. But his Hilbert effect theory and his knowledge of Realian architecture makes sense if he was Professor Mizrahi's assistant.
Well, well, well.
How dare you barge in here without knocking?
Little Kevin.
You're...
Have we met before?
He's like, you're super hot.
Are you Mr. Winnicott?
What? Is my name that unusual?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Professor Mizrahi is calling you. He wants you to report on Febronia's condition.
Oh, it's already that time? Understood. I'll get things ready. Tell him I'll be right up.
Bit.
That boy is Kevin?
His face.
Don't you remember him?
He doesn't have the same temperament.
Yes. But I'm pretty sure it's him. That's Kevin. So
But he's from another dimension, another dimension.
Chief! Chief!
Is that Cosmos?
What?
God, he says chief so fucking much.
Outline of
Looks
the
like Cosmos.
OS for a weapon system to combat the Gnosis phenomenon. The effectiveness of a human-modeled weapon for Gnosis combat? Basic theory of a strategically multiple operation system that obeys the rules of order? Hey, this is Cosmos' basic theory.
Finally recognize it, huh?
Sure is. He must have already been working on the basic design back then. It really is Kevin. Chief, what are you doing?
What else? Taking a backup.
What? Here? That's crazy!
I know it's risky. But with this, we may be able to reboot Cosmos. Sorry, could you distract him until I'm done? Please?
Go do a dance for him or something.
Distract him?
Show him some future video games.
You're still here?
Oh, actually, there's something I'd like to ask you.
What? The connection experiment is about to begin. Can't you wait until later?
It won't take long. It's about the effectiveness of mental stabilization in regards to Realians. Chief, please make it quick. I can't keep him much longer.
Would you stop bothering me? I'm in a hurry. Please leave my room at once.
Oh, We're sorry for disturbing you. Come on, Ellen, let's go.
What? Oh.
Nice visuals, Umacore. Whenever I think of like good distraction scenes in movies, I always think of the one in the Gone in 60 Seconds, Nick Cage movie, where they the cop gets into the car and they rev away the drugs on the floor.
Oh yeah.
I was going to bonk him. Excuse me, what? Bonk? The bay is shut. I heard that there's some kind of Lord of the Rings TV series in the works.
Yeah.
You heard about that too?
Special treatment area.
Do you know when it's supposed to come out?
I don't. I was actually just going to ask you if you
I don't know.
read anything about it.
All I read was that it's going to exist and that apparently there's going to be nudity in it, which is odd.
Okay.
For like Lord of the Rings world, like that, don't think that's necessary.
For subscriptions, it is.
Game of Thrones is over. We need something new with boobs in it.
Basically. It's supposed to be an Amazon series, right?
Oh, I don't know. Might as well look it up. Let's see what's going on with that. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's a Amazon series.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
Oh, okay. This is going to be set in the second age of Middle Earth instead of the third.
Is restricted. You can't enter without permission.
We were told to deliver this data to the test subject management wing.
ID, please.
ID, please.
Confirmed. I'll release the lock. Hurry through.
It's like the Garfield of guards. I hate Mondays.
What is it now?
People aren't gone yet.
Hey, what's that display showing?
That's the surveillance camera for the isolated underground research wing. What about it?
Oh, nothing. It just caught my eye, that's all.
What of it?
That place isn't something you need to worry about. Just get back to your posts.
I'm sorry.
Chief, that was a vessel of Anima.
Yes, there's no mistaking it. They're
You can totally still hear them.
connect vessels of Anima and the Zohar.
Area 13.
Can't go there.
Kill that plant. Haha. The plant is dead as shit.
What thing?
Oof. Magewell capture card. It's $300.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's more. It's 3 times as much as a Elgato.
Oh, which one do you have?
I spent. Well, I'm not sure what the model number is. I'd have to find it again. But it cost me like $120.
Hmm. How do I get up there? I want that treasure.
Oh yeah, let's see if it's used on eBay. $255.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a bid. An auction starts at $125. That's not bad. Yeah, once I'm ready, I could shell out the few $100 I need for that. Because I definitely am super tired of Windows. Every time I get back on the Windows thing, I get immediately very upset with it. I want to get onto Linux again. Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. Circuitry, the Pro Capture HDMI.
Do it. Switch to Linux.
Oh yeah, I think it's gonna come. I think it's gonna happen. Might lose a couple games on Steam in the process, but whatever. Wow, really? Just a little over $100? That's awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely be on the lookout for a price like that. If I could do that, that would be awesome. I don't want to spend $300 on a capture card.
Excuse us. We brought the data.
Set it down there.
Dad?
The Dad?
We're pressed for time. What's the status of the link with Fibronia?
Values on the test subject side aren't stable. Fibronia probably hasn't fully recovered yet.
Some amount of stress is acceptable. We'll continue the experiment.
Mom!
You there. Forward the analysis data log.
They don't even notice her.
It's 306.
What is this? Mom is being used in an experiment?
What?
What's wrong? Hurry up and confirm the data.
Isn't she a member of your family?
Hmm?
What kind of experiment is this? How can you use a member of your family as a test subject?
Chief!
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the atrocity of using a member of your own family as a test subject.
We're not married.
Not just her. How many others have you people done this to?
They're here because it's necessary. That's all there is to it.
How is it necessary? Have you even studied this personal data? It's clear that they're suffering subconsciously. How can you use the sick and injured like this?
Nonsense. That's just an issue with the numbers. You merely see what you want to see. She doesn't feel anything. She doesn't say anything. This is nothing more than peripheral nerve reflexes.
You're just distorting the truth to rationalize what you're doing.
He's basically Genji.
What? You're the one who's distorting things. To begin with, since when does a mere staff member like you have the right to criticize this project? Know your place.
Yeah, circuitry. I wouldn't be wanting 4K or USB either. It's just this standard HDMI. That's all I would want.
How many times do I have to tell you you need permission to come here?
Oh. But I'm worried about Mom's sickness.
Today isn't a visitation day. You know that. Now hurry home. Leave Mom to us.
Probably go hang out with Kevin.
Shion.
Right.
Ew.
I'll escort her out.
Now hurry up and leave so we can forget you exist.
I'm sorry for how I acted. I'm fatigued and a little emotional right now.
I see. Yes, please take care of her.
Shion babysits herself.
Come on, Shion. Let's go home. I'm sure your mom will get better soon. See all these doctors with her?
Yeah.
Your house is in block B32, right? What's wrong?
I don't want to go home yet.
But your dad's gonna be busy with work until late.
The soldier.
I want to go to the arcade.
I want to visit the hurt soldier.
Oh.
Boring.
You want to go to the church?
Yeah, I'm going to bring him flowers.
I see. Okay, let's go.
Follow me. There's flowers in the garden outside.
Just use that plant.
Here's a couple big leaves, bro. Feel better.
Feel better. Okay, bye.
Bleep blop.
Bleep blop blorp. Just in case. 10 hours.
So one quarter of the game roughly done.
Maybe.
Possibly. I assume that there was a couple hours extra for like side quest stuff that you probably did.
They're pretty.
And that would make sense.
Did you grow these yourself?
I wish I'd remembered.
Yeah, them
Yeah.
seeds. You know what? I'm gonna grow tons and tons more flowers and make Mom happy.
Yes, I'm sure she'll like that. Now, shall we bring some flowers to the soldier?
Yeah.
They don't seem like they're grown very much.
Are you slacking off at your job and playing babysitter now?
Mr. Winnicott, this is part of my job.
Oh, excuse me. Still, I'm surprised to see people leisurely planting gardens in the middle of a war.
It's at times like this when we need them the most. Is there something wrong with engaging in productive activity to counter the unnatural destruction of war?
Placing one against another and fighting is a defining aspect of human beings. Resisting it is unnatural.
What the hell, Kevin? Someone needs to slap him.
Correct?
You're a strange woman. Is my name that unusual?
Are you really Kevin?
Come on, let's go.
Oh, right. Let's go to the church. Excuse us.
I know, right? What a wake-up call.
Shion sure knows how to pick them.
Right.
Where's that church?
Shion, wait. Where are you going?
This is a shortcut.
Sounds dangerous.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's right.
Come on.
Right.
Shion always sounded like an element to me. Like Freon.
Freon, Xion.
Or Argon.
Probably more accurately Argon.
You're recovering smoothly.
Isn't Freon an element?
No.
It's not?
I needed your
Oh
help.
shit.
Who the hell are you?
Well then, yeah, the other one, Argon.
And you aren't
I
Federation.
don't think Freon is.
But you act damn suspicious for mere civilians.
I told you need to.
A combination of things.
We can't reveal who we are.
Oh, it's a.
But we aren't your enemy.
Oh no, it's a.
No need for you to.
It's a molecule.
Unnecessary stress.
It's not a. It's not an element.
Xion?
What? Yeah. I brought Xion.
Oh, right. What brings you here?
Her arm is through the wall.
Flowers? For me?
Oh no, okay, I see it.
Yeah, they bloomed real pretty. It's so you'll get well.
What? You've got to be kidding. I don't need them.
You won't take them?
Fucking Virgil.
Thanks.
Yeah, you idiot. Asshole.
You're welcome. I hope you get better soon.
Damn it. This isn't me. What are you laughing at?
I'm sorry. It's just you look so different from when we first met.
Well, excuse me for looking silly holding some flowers.
Not at all. You look good with them.
Look at the wounded wussy asshole soldier holding flowers. Haha.
Fibronia.
I'm glad you recovered.
Don't come any closer to me, Realian.
Virgil?
Oh my god.
Realian, do you know how many of my comrades have died because of them?
Virgil, stop it. She saved your life.
I didn't ask for that. It makes me sick, thinking I've got a part of you in me. If I could move right now, I'd kill myself.
Virgil, that's enough!
This is none of your business.
Please don't say such sad things. Everyone worked so hard to save your life. Please don't speak so lightly about throwing it away.
What would a Realian know about the value of human life?
It's true that I'm a Realian. We were created to serve human beings. My sisters are going through painful experiments for that purpose. But I feel no hatred for human beings, because it is the proof that we exist.
Give me a break. A proof you exist? That's just how you've been programmed.
It's fine if you feel that way. But my feelings right now are more than just a program.
Huh? Your feelings?
I want you to live.
I'm starting to feel sick. I'm gonna sleep.
Such a
Never
douche.
want people to suffer.
I know.
I guess he
We'll come
was
to
never a
understand each
pleasant
other
person.
someday.
Yep. Always an asshole.
Let's pray now, Xion.
What are you gonna pray for, Fab?
For my dear sisters, please grant them a wonderful future.
I see. Will I get to play with Cecily and Kath again?
Yes, they're both looking forward to seeing you again. What are you going to pray for?
For Mom to get better soon. And for the soldier to get better too.
That's a good idea. Let's pray together.
Robot praying.
Let's go.
Jin.
That thing.
Quite
Losing
big.
control of Realians is an ingenious plan. A Trojan horse planted by their leader. It's an amusing scenario, though not a particularly flashy one.
It was Winnicott's idea to make Mizrahi into a scapegoat. He's quite the tactician for his age.
Did Did you hear that the transport carrying calibrated Realians was attacked by the Federation?
No, we just lost a few Realian units. It won't affect the project. Although I am concerned about the Federation's next move.
We know all the details of their descent operation. We'll be able to buy time until our VIPs are able to retreat.
Good.
Good.
So have you deciphered the Y data?
No. I've found some file fragments. But he won't tell us a thing about it. I've got Winnicott trying to get some information from him, but who knows how it'll go.
As long as the Zohar activation succeeds, we can deal with the rest later.
What's the plan?
We'll pick you and the others up along with the Zohar.
I won't hold my breath. If it comes down to it, I can lift the whole Song of Nephilim into space.
Whoa.
Save the game?
Save the game indeed.
Burp, burp, burp.
I think we're almost exactly on time.
Oh. Hey, look at that. End of chapter 5, end of episode 5. Boom. God, what was that?
That was the controller.
It's exploded.
Well, I think we'll pick up chapter 6 next time.
Yep. 2 more days. Back to our regular schedule. We'll be back on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Ubicore, for showing up, and Circuitry, and all the rest. See you guys next time, huh?
Yeah, see ya.